Welcome back. Well, it was a day full of excitement and anticipation for FCS football teams as they waited to hear their names called on Selection Sunday. The USD Coyotes finished the regular season with a program record of 9 FCS wins. So they were hoping to hear some good news this morning, and that they did. Here is the reaction to the Yotes, hearing that they've earned the number 3 seed in the FCS playoff bracket. It's the program's third FCS playoff appearance and 7th NCAA playoff appearance overall. The Yotes have earned a first-round bye and will host the winner of Sacramento State and North Dakota. That'll be on December 2nd inside the Dakota Dome. And then if USD wins that December 2nd game, the Yotes would also host a quarterfinal on December 9th. There's, of course, plenty of excitement surrounding the Yotes right now, but they're still not satisfied, and they're hungry to keep their success going.
Yeah, I think if you ask our guys, the first thing they're going to say is, there's nobody that's satisfied with 9 regular season wins, nobody that's satisfied with second place in the conference. Our goal all along, as we talked about this season, was to be in a position where we could compete for a championship.
All right, so kickoff on December 2nd is set for 1 p.m. inside the Dakota Dome.